James Margaret. No, that's just the Barbie. I'm looking for Star Wars.
See you coming.
Yeah, shiny. It won't fit me, but
No.
Hey, what's up, my beautiful people? So, as you can see, I am in a Goodwill in Gig Harbor, Washington. This was a few weeks ago when I went and visited. I went to Goodwill and Value Village and maybe one other thrift store that I didn't record. Here I am walking around the aisles. I go to this aisle first. There's a lot of pet supplies and hardware, tools, stuff like that. And I found some really good, brand new smoke detectors and other home appliance type things in this section. Car parts, but there really was nothing like that today. And a lot of the prices I noticed are just getting higher and higher at this Goodwill. This used to be my honey hole when I lived in Washington. Okay, so I'm in the electronics section. I used to find video game controllers here all the time. Some vintage retro Walkman, stuff like that. There was nothing really of interest to me. I checked out that little bumper case. That wasn't anything worth buying. They do have a stereo section right there, which I didn't look at, mostly because I was just visiting anyway, and I didn't want to bring anything heavy back with me. Now I'm in the sporting goods section, checking out the golf clubs and the baseball bats. I noticed this wooden bat. It looked kind of unique, kind of good quality, but I don't think it was worth anything. I'm checking for any DeMarini or the TPS metal bats. Those resell really well. I didn't see anything like that day. They had a few baseball gloves, but they were priced too high. Baseball gloves can be good depending. I saw that vintage dude rocket, sort of like a stomp rocket, but vintage. I don't know how good that would have been, so I left it behind. I'm in the toy section now. I used to always find amazing toys at this Goodwill. I noticed this little mini Bop It. I think it was $3 or $4. It was brand new. I did pick that up, but other than that, I didn't really see anything very good at all in the toy section that day. I noticed that Headliner's bobblehead, and I've actually seen those before. I saw a Charles Woodson one, I think in California, and it was reselling pretty well. So I know a few of them can be worth something. That was a hockey player. I don't think it was Wayne Gretzky or anything, but it wasn't worth picking up. I think it was maybe priced too high also. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Let me know in the comments if that one was worth anything. But I did leave it behind. Now I'm going to swing over to the board games on the other side. I've also found a lot of good sealed board games here. It's always worth it to check the board games, especially for sealed puzzles or rare games, stuff like that. I think I noticed this Dungeons and Dragons board game, and I saw that at this same Goodwill last time I was there. I believe I comped it back then. It wasn't worth very much. Plus, it was open, so I didn't want to have to dig through it and try and see if all the pieces were there. I didn't notice anything else very good. There was that little Winnie the Pooh binder. Wasn't worth my time. Winnie the Pooh stuff can be valuable, but I didn't bother with it. I saw that toy. It looked a little bit unique to me. I think I tried to look it up, but I couldn't find any results for it, so I just left it. Hopefully it wasn't anything too good. I've also found very good stuffed animals here. They had, some mid-range type stuff, but the prices were too high and I didn't see anything mind-blowing that was worth me buying. So now I'm going back to the binder section. I like to check sections like that at thrift stores where the binders and school supply stuff is, because sometimes you can find some stuff there that people don't notice. So I was sort of checking for any like Lisa Frank stuff. One time I found a retro Pokemon binder, a Team Rocket binder I think it was, at the Goodwill in Tacoma a few years ago, and it was worth a lot of money, and I paid like 99 cents for it. So I always check the binder section for stuff like that. I didn't see anything that day. Now I'm going to swing over to the DVD, CD section. They used to have video games here. I just haven't seen any good video games here for a long time. I noticed some box set DVDs. I saw Land of the Dead. I think it was new sealed. It wasn't worth anything from what I remember. I put it back. I noticed this National Geographic's. It's like a factory documentary on factories. I think it was listed at $5, or they had it priced at $5, and it was reselling for about 25 to 30, so I picked that up. There I go, I'm in the CD section. I'm checking for sealed CDs. That sort of makes it easier just to check for the sealed stuff first. And I pull it out, see what it is. I saw the Godfather soundtrack, which actually resells pretty well. Nothing crazy, but just a good bread and butter item. So it was brand new, so I did pick up the Godfather soundtrack. So those are the only three things in my cart: the Bop It, the National Geographic's DVD set, and then the Godfather soundtrack. I don't think I bought anything else that day, but I do look around a little bit more. I'm at the books right now, the kids section. Haven't found any good, I don't think I've ever found manga at this section. I haven't found a good book in this section in a long time. It's kind of sad because I'm sort of realizing that this Goodwill is really going downhill. The more I'm watching this footage back, it's just sort of hitting me that this Goodwill is getting overpriced with lack of good items. So it's pretty bad, because a lot of Goodwills all across the country are like that now. So I'm swinging back around just to see if I missed anything. I didn't look at the clothes or anything that day. I didn't have time for it. This is sort of the glass and kitchen stuff section. There's some random art and other sort of home decor items over here, which I've never really found anything too good in this section. I noticed these clogs, I guess they're called. They're wooden clogs. They look like they may be a souvenir from somewhere in Europe. I thought maybe they could be valuable, but I looked them up and they weren't selling for anything really. So I put those back.
Yo, no, like, bro.
Plan on drinking ID check. You want to drink alcohol? Gotcha, enjoy it. I just didn't even say it to anybody. Did you realize you're like living in your
Do you think it cinches me a little bit?
It's curvy, yeah.
It cinches.
No, because this is already, so the way that this is designed, this is, so this would already be your layer.
That's one of the feet goes on top of the shoe, you could actually.
That's fine.
What's up, guys? So that was my video of my quick trip to Washington State, where I went to 2 thrift stores, and then I went to 2 thrift stores when I got back down here in the Bay Area, California. And I just thought it would be fun to do a little mashup video and sort of put the 2 places against each other and just get people's opinions, you know, which one overall, with that small sample size, which one had better thrift stores. And I'm trying to like factor everything in, like prices, items, profit amount on the items. And I know it's kind of hard for someone just watching the video to be able to tell all that just from a short video. Yeah, so you know, small sample size, but I'm going to show you what I got in Washington at the thrift store, how much profit I expect to make, and then I'll show you what I got at California at the thrift store. And for now, the stuff that I showed in the video, it was just, all I got was this stuff and then this stuff in California. Anything below the hockey puck is stuff I actually got last night, but I'm just going to show this later because I went to the downtown Berkeley thrift store last night, found some amazing stuff. we'll do that at the end. Okay, so in Washington, I went to Goodwill, and then I also went to Value Village. And I heard somewhere, I don't know if it's true, that they don't like when you film in Value Village. So I've never brought a GoPro or a camera or anything in there. Or if I have, it's just been my phone, and it just was a short clip here and there. But I was able to bring my little thumb camera this time and put it on my wrist like a watch, so I wasn't very noticeable anyway. So I was looking around Value Village, and I paid about $13 total, I think, $12 or $13 total. All I got was a pair of shoes. A lot of their stuff was pretty marked up. You guys saw me pick up those Seinfeld Funkos and a few other little, like a Hello Kitty plushie, but none of that was just really worth it at that moment. So I was about to just leave empty-handed. I walked towards the shoes, and I saw these shiny ass shoes up there, you know, and how could I miss them? They're all shiny, and I saw that they were Nike, and I didn't really think that anything like this would be very special, but turns out these are like the Super Bowl edition Nike Flights, I think, and there's, I mean, pre-owned, there's nothing from what I can tell selling below $100 for these. These go for about $100 to $200. And I had a coupon that day. I think they would have been 15 bucks. Let me see if I left the tag. No tag on it, but yeah, I paid like, with the coupon, I paid like $12 or $13 for those. So that was a pretty good score in terms of profit margin. And so that was all I got at Value Village in Washington. And then I went to the Gig Harbor, Washington Goodwill, which used to be really, really good. And I don't know if it was just a bad day that I went or what, but it just seems like it's slowly but steadily declining, like a lot of Goodwills are. But with a little bit of digging, I managed to find a couple things. I saw this National Geographic's Ultimate Factories collection, brand new sealed. I looked it up and I saw that it was selling pretty good, like $25 to $30 brand new. And they wanted, I think, $5.99 for it. And I bought it. I sort of regretted it, you know, because $6 is I just didn't want to pay $6 for some DVDs. But if I can make 25 bucks on it, you can go media mail shipping. I also saw The Godfather. I think I paid $2 or $3 for this. It is brand new, factory sealed. That goes for about $15, maybe a little bit less. I'd say like $13 to $15, free shipping. And so there is some profit there. And then this, I got this because Boppets just usually always sell for me, and they can sell for good money. This is like a little mini Boppet micro series, and it's brand new. I paid $3 for it. The tag's still there. These things do sell. I think I could maybe make $15 to $20 on it. They don't go as high as I thought that it would, but I picked that up too. And I paid, I guess, like 12 or 13 bucks at that Goodwill too. So that's all I got from the thrift stores in Washington. And then I'm gonna put it up against my video from California. I went to 2 thrift stores here, 2 Goodwills, one in Berkeley, one in Albany. And I basically got like a pretty small number of things also at both. I actually forgot something. I just put it on the table. So this stuff only is what I got. I'll talk about this stuff in a minute. So I saw this 49ers mug. Just looked really high quality. So this is from the downtown Berkeley Goodwill, and the thing I'm really liking about the downtown Berkeley Goodwill is they have reasonable prices for most of their stuff. It's like $1.99. They have reasonable prices, and they actually have just some, because I don't see a whole lot of resellers in there. I see some clothing resellers in there, but I don't see like people digging through the toys and just looking at all the little stuff like I am, which is nice because it's pretty much, I can pretty much tell I've been like the only true all-around reseller in there lately. So I picked up that mug. I haven't comped it yet, but I mean, it's like in good condition. I got to imagine that sells for something. I saw this Hot Wheels, $1.99. This is like a Hot Wheels eraser pack. I guess like if you have a couple of these, they can sell for like $20 to $30. I don't know how much just one sells for, but it's from 2010. I just thought it was kind of cool. I grabbed that. Then I saw this sitting there. It just, you know, caught my eye. It looked like a car part, which it is. It's a KN filter, official performance filter of NASCAR. I saw that it was brand new sealed. And these are selling pretty good. I think I paid $3 or $4 for this. And yeah, I grabbed it. Like, I liked looking at stuff like this. This is the kind of stuff that can sell pretty easily. I'll put some comps on the screen. And then I went to the book section at the end. As you could tell, I saw this Goosebumps book. It's one of the originals. Don't know if this goes for a lot. It was $2.29. You know, maybe I paid up for it. I don't really know. I know Goosebumps, especially like their original ones, can go for good money. It's better if you have a bunch of them, but I think I can make profit on that. Usually, always my Goosebumps sell eventually. And then I saw, so for some reason my GoPro just didn't record this whole part of the video when I was looking at the toys. And so you guys didn't even see me pick up the Hot Wheels or the puzzle, but I was looking at the puzzle and I guess it just wasn't recording, so I have none of that footage on tape. But I also noticed this Grinch Stole Christmas factory sealed puzzles. I like to look up sealed puzzles because they can be worth some money sometimes. Also sealed board games. I comped that. It looked like it was selling for $30, $35, so I bought that, and I think it was pretty reasonably priced. Yeah, $2.99, so that was a good pickup. And they have a lot of good sealed puzzles and stuff like that. It's almost overflowing because nobody else looks there. And then from the Albany Goodwill, on the video part that I showed, I only got one thing, and this was a hockey puck. I saw that it was a San Jose Sharks hockey puck, officially licensed. I noticed that it was autographed. Autographed by Nicholas Wallen. I looked this dude up. It's not like one of the best autographs you can find, but I only paid $1.99 for it, and I think there is profit in this. I really do think there's some profit in this if you're a San Jose Sharks fan or a hockey collector or something. I haven't even listed it yet because I can't get this stupid sticker off, but it is autographed, and it was just sitting there on the shelf. So that's all I got from the Albany Goodwill. Washington stuff, California stuff. I'm just for this video specifically in the small sample size, I guess I'm leaning Washington just by a hair. Just because of the shoes, I guess, because I only bought one thing, and that's going to be the highest profit margin, most likely. So I'm leaning Washington just for that small time frame. But I have been down in Cali a few weeks now. I've been back for a few weeks now, so I've been going to the Goodwills again out here, and I actually found some amazing stuff last night at the Berkeley one. I'll show you guys that. But if I would have included the Berkeley one from last night in this video, I would give the edge to Cali thrift stores. But for now, we'll say Washington was better. But so here's some stuff I got last night, guys. I paid $26. I went there late at night. I went to the downtown Berkeley one, so there's not a lot of parking, so I have to ride my scooter there. And I actually get there pretty quickly. You know, I park my scooter right out front, and I go in, and it's just a very unique Goodwill. And I'll have to get like a better snapshot of it when I bring my GoPro next time. But there was just all these little mini things just hiding everywhere at really reasonable prices. And I just kept seeing more and more stuff. So I saw this Lucky Dragon plush. I decided to look it up. It's the Year of the Dragon. It's a plushie, and similar ones are selling for very good money. I haven't seen a comp on this exact one. I don't know what brand it is, but I paid $2.99 for it. I think I can make some money on it. I noticed a bag of like these Doraemon stuff, like it looks like import stuff, Japanese stuff, and I didn't know what these were. I think they're little mini notepad clipboards, and they're both brand new sealed, and they were in a bag for $2.99, and then some random Post-its, which I just now discovered when I opened the bag, and then like a bread clip was in there too. So for $2.99, I picked it up. I could use the bread clip actually because I have food that needs to be clipped. But I don't know how great of a buy that was, but I just kept seeing like cool little collectibles everywhere. I noticed this plate. It looked really unique to me. I don't know how I didn't notice how it's kind of scuffed. Right here, it's missing some of the red decoration. But I comped this and it's selling pretty high, actually, like 30 to 50 bucks. And this was reasonably priced too, $1.99. And I just grabbed that. It almost looks like silver in there. So I'm not sure, it's probably not silver, but it's like, I think it's like a centerpiece plate. But I did grab that. I noticed this little mini football helmet sort of hiding behind all the board games. If anyone's watched my videos, you guys know I love picking up those little mini football helmets, especially the little tiny ones. But these sell for like surprisingly good money. This is a Rydell vintage New Orleans Saints little mini helmet, you know, and this sells for like 20, 30 bucks. And I think I paid $1.99 for this as well. I took the price tag off. Then I just saw this, and Halloween can sell all year round, and it's by a certain artist, I think. I forget the name. I'll put some comps on the screen. It looks like it can possibly light up. I have to open the battery compartment and check on the batteries to see if there's any corrosion. It's not working. But this kind of pumpkin style, this foam, is selling for 20 to 50 bucks as well. And I paid $3.99 for that. Then I saw this little puzzle thing. I saw that it was brand new. I thought maybe it was from Pop Mart or something, you know, but I think it's sort of like a generic, cheap import little nightlight puzzle globe thing. I just picked it up. I thought maybe somebody would want it, you know, at $1.99. It's 61 pieces. It says that it lights up, I'm pretty sure. It has like a light in it, so kind of cool. We'll see what happens with that. And then I noticed this bag of little Bluey toys, right? And I saw this yellow Teletubby just sitting inside there, and then I saw a little anime figure. I forget what the anime is. I'll put a comp on the screen. I found it last night, but I forget the name. This sells for about 13 plus shipping. I think I saw one sold. And then this is from Pop Mart. This can probably sell for 15 bucks. And I got this whole bag plus the Bluey toys, which I don't know if they're worth anything, for $2.99. And then, I saw this laser pointer, and I don't even know if you can sell these on eBay. Apparently you can, because people have them listed. And it was only 99 cents, and it looks like it's been tested too much because it doesn't work. But I know they banned these because, like, I guess it's bad if you shine it in your eye, and people were shining them at airplanes and stuff. So I thought these were banned, and they don't sell for a whole lot. I thought they would have sold for more, but I think it is a genuine laser pointer, because you can see it says laser radiation. It has the little warning. But who knows? I mean, there's probably some profit in this for 99 cents. So I picked that up. And then I saw this little service guy action figure. And I've seen similar action figures to this, and I know that they can be worth some good money. People had this listed extremely high. I haven't really comped it in detail yet, but I'll do that hopefully before I produce this video. Well, it's brand new, and I paid $3.99 for it, and I think there's some money there. Alright guys, well that is my footage for the Washington vs. Cali thrift store battle. I know it wasn't a super intricate video, but I have so much footage I need to list, so I had to think of video ideas, you know. And I do have some great yard sale footage coming up. I'm working on that video now, so I should post that soon. Stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you guys in a few days. Peace out.